USC. And I have Oregon winning that game in a rematch. The ACC championship game, I've got Clemson versus Georgia Tech. And I got Georgia Tech this year getting over the hump and becoming the ACC champion. My Big Ten champion is going to be the winner of the Baylor TCU game later on this year. And I got TCU winning the Big Ten. So I'm looking forward to everybody taking my predictions and giving me their feedback. And I'll make known to you how to give me your feedback later on at the end of the show. Okay, so now kicking off this week, our first game is going to be Thursday, September the 3rd. We've got Alcorn State at number 16, Georgia Tech. And I've got Georgia Tech in a blowout in this game here. It's going to be obvious. Alcorn State has never seen an offensive attack the way Georgia Tech is going to attack them. My second game, I got TCU, the number 2 ranked team in the nation, by the way, against Minnesota. A formidable opponent from the Big Ten, but they're going to be formidable for about the first half. After that, you can expect TCU to get the route going by halfway through the third quarter. And my third game for Thursday, September 3rd, is Texas San Antonio at Arizona, number 22 ranked Arizona. You can expect a close game throughout, but I think at the end, Arizona's going to pull away, and they're going to be win by 21 points. Okay, and moving on to Friday, we got 3 great games on the schedule also. First, we have number 5 Michigan State, my Big Ten winner, versus Western Michigan. One word, ladies and gentlemen, blowout. Michigan State. Then we've got number 4 Baylor versus SMU. This game is going to look like the year after SMU received the death penalty for their football program. Because I think Baylor's going to look like a true fast break offense against these guys. I think Baylor's offense this year is going to keep them in a lot of games. But I also think that their defense in this game is going to be way too much for SMU to even think about overcoming. Then the final result of that game, to me, Baylor in a blowout. And then we have Washington at number 23, Boise State. Ladies and gentlemen, can you say upset? That's right, ladies and gentlemen, my first upset of the year. And I've got Washington beating number 23, Boise State, at home on the bluegrass. And all right, ladies and gentlemen, which finally brings me over to Saturday, September 5th. The first game on the schedule, number 21 Stanford at Northwestern. Now in this game, I'm putting Stanford on upset alert. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and say Northwestern's going to upset them. The only reason I'm putting them on upset alert is because Northwestern got them at home, and Northwestern made a few strides and become a little better last year at the end of the season. So I'm going to still take Stanford in a close one. Next game up, Louisiana Monroe at number 9 Georgia. Well, depends on what Georgia team shows up. We should have a blowout here against Louisiana Monroe. But you know how Georgia sometimes like to play to the level of their competition. If they do that in this game, they'll win by 3. But if they play the way they're supposed to play, you're going to have a chance to see Georgia get their blowout. All you Georgia Bulldog fans out there. Oh, and my girlfriend's a Georgia Bulldog fan. Just giving a shout out to her. Hey, baby. Next game, Tennessee Martin at Ole Miss. Ole Miss is going to win this game. Number 17 ranked Ole Miss is going to win this game. And it's probably going to be, it's going to be boring to me if I have to watch it. But, to the people in Mississippi, hey, good luck, that's okay. Then the next game, Wofford at number 12 Clemson. This game here, I would expect Clemson to have their reserves in second quarter, if you ask me. But hey, that's just my opinion. So of course I got Clemson in the blowout. Next game on the schedule, we got Virginia at number 13, UCLA. Last year, ladies and gentlemen, this game went down to the wire. And I would expect the same thing this year. Only because UCLA is breaking in a new quarterback. They had Hundley from last year. I would give them a 14-point advantage. But since they're breaking in a new quarterback, I'm going to pick UCLA to save face at home and get away with a 7-point lead. Next game is UTEP at number 18, Arkansas. Arkansas is an old-fashioned team. Run, play action, go deep. There's going to be a lot of run, play action, go deep against UTEP. And a lot of that run, play action will end up in touchdowns against UTEP. So, I'm going to give number 18 ranked Arkansas a blowout victory for their first game of the season. Next on the schedule, Louisville versus number 6 Auburn at the Georgia Dome, a neutral site. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs all over America, let it be known that I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to pick Auburn. I'm going to pick Auburn to win this game by at least 3 touchdowns. A lot of people that know me and probably watching this say, I can't believe you picked Auburn. Yes, none of my picks are going to be biased this year about any game. I'm just going to tell it like it T-I-E, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Next game, Southeast Missouri State versus number 24 Missouri. This game is about to check. This game is about to check for Southeast Missouri State. Get them a chance to make some money for the school. Okay. Other than that, number 24 Missouri, and what should be, they probably won't do them too bad. They probably call the dogs because it's, just helping the small school make a little money. So it'll be a blowout, but they'll put it in reserves and make it look like Southeast Missouri State is a formidable opponent the last 6 minutes of the fourth quarter. The next game, Bowling Green versus number 25 Tennessee, my SEC runner-up this year. I got Tennessee beating Bowling Green by 10 points. But I want to go into something here, ladies and gentlemen. Pick Tennessee to lose to Alabama in the SEC championship game. I think Florida and Georgia are going to cancel each other out. And South Carolina is going to have 1 or 2 losses that they shouldn't have. And Missouri is going to have a down year. That way I just slid Tennessee. They're up and coming. And no better way to let the SEC, the whole world know that you've arrived, except for being in the conference championship game. But their shortcoming is facing Alabama in the SEC championship game. So, with that being said, Tennessee over Bowling Green by 10. Next game, I got Akron versus Oklahoma. Woo! I hope LeBron James don't watch this game because he's a fan of Akron. It's going to be Oklahoma 60, Akron Zip. Get it? Akron Zip. They named Akron Zips. 60 Zip, Oklahoma over Akron. The next game on the schedule, number 15, Arizona State at Texas A&M. Ladies and gentlemen, Arizona State is ranked number 15. Texas A&M is unranked. To most people, this would be an upset. But I'm picking Texas A&M to win this game, not because it's going to be an upset, but because they're going to actually be a legitimate contender in the SEC this year. And contender as far as that goes. So I would say the team from the better conference, which is the SEC, is going to win this game here. In a close one. It would go. It could go either way, but I'm gonna take Texas A&M close. The next game on the list, ladies and gentlemen, is McNeese State at number 14, LSU. I'm gonna take LSU in that game, and I'm gonna leave that at that. The next game, ladies and gentlemen, we got Texas at number 11, Notre Dame. Upset alert. This is Texas' coming out party. This is Texas coming out here. Longhorns are back. Not back enough to win the Big Ten. I'm sorry. Not long enough to win the Big. Not coming back enough to win the Big 12, but enough to win this game at Notre Dame. So, I got Texas upset over number 11 Notre Dame. Next game, Eastern Washington at number 7 Oregon. They're probably going to stop this game at halftime. I would, if I had any type of compassion to see a team get drugged up and down the field all day, because that fast break offense Oregon got. Eastern Michigan is going. Eastern Washington, I'm sorry, is going to be no good opponent for this Oregon team, who's probably going to have a chip on their shoulder since they lost in the final game of the first Final Four in college football last year. And the quarterback from Oregon, graduate transfer from Eastern Washington. And next, we have number 20 Wisconsin at number 3 Alabama. Surprise, I'm an Alabama fan. Roll Tide. I've got this game here being close to the third quarter when we actually get to see the depth of Alabama's offense and defense versus Wisconsin. See, we've seen Alabama do some great recruiting over the past years, and in these first couple of games, these warm-up games I like to call them, they showed their ability to recruit against inferior opponents. And even though Wisconsin was good last year, they're going to be an inferior opponent to an Alabama squad that lost in the Final Four game last year to the eventual national champion Ohio State Buckeyes. Next, we have Texas State at Florida State, number 10 ranked Florida State. They're bringing in Everett Ghost, graduate transfer from Notre Dame. If he can hold on to the ball this game and not work on leading the FBS internally for the second year straight, this should be a blowout. Then we have Arkansas State versus number 8 USC in the nightcap. This game here is going to be exciting. It's going to be a close game. I almost want to pick Arkansas State to win this game. But only I would have to be delirious to do that. And the only reason I say it's going to be exciting is because USC has got all their number of recruits back. They've gotten over probation. And they're expected to have a great year. And me being a true fan of college football, I love it when USC is in the mix. So I got number 8 USC putting up basketball numbers against Arkansas State in the nightcap. Then, ladies and gentlemen, after you've watched all the football you think you wanted to see on Saturday, you've gotten to Sunday, you're still talking about the games you saw on Saturday. You get, happy Labor Day coming up Monday. You're off that day. And we have a great game on the schedule Monday night. Number 1 Ohio State goes to Blacksburg to take on Virginia Tech. Last year, number 1 Ohio State lost the first game of the season at home to Virginia Tech. And eventually went on and won the national championship. This year, Ohio State beats Virginia Tech first game of the season and goes on to not even win the Big Ten